Cheers to another Monday. Let's go. So I'm going to make this super quick. Some of you guys might already be at your job. So if you're watching me live, if you're sneaking on, give me a shout out. Let me know you're with me. What did you do this weekend? Did you have a fabulous weekend? And if you're watching the replay, we got a couple more days for a pumpkin. Then it's a turkey, I think, right? I don't know. So I'm Dana Glass from Michigan. Real quick, just wanted to share something with you. I don't know about you guys, but it's a new week, a brand new week. And I love that feeling of brand new, right? So good morning, Stephanie. I love the feeling of brand new. Like, I think it gives us hope to do something different, right? If you didn't have a great week last week, today's brand new week. You get to decide what it's going to look like. And so I am just sharing, I'm Dana Glass from Michigan, by the way, with a quick daily dose of Dana. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Rise and shine. Do not stay stuck. Let's go. So I just believe in sharing my real journey. So I read a lot. Who reads books besides me or listens to audibles? Put me in the comments. Like, do you grow yourself? Like, I'm constantly reading. Like, I have a goal to finish 7 more books before the end of the year. So I'm constantly reading, and I'm reading a really, really good book right now that it gave me this idea. So what 2 things must you have to be successful at your goals and dreams? And one of the big things I want you to come to my page and take away from is it's never too late. If you're here on this earth and you're watching this right now, it's never too late. I believe as long as you have breath, you can do whatever you want to do. It might take time, right? You might have to get some things in order. But I believe we give up so easily. We think, listen, I'm 52 years old. I got a lot of life left. I believe my life is only about half over. So I can sit and say, I can give myself the excuse, or I can say, I got a lot of life to live, so I'm about to make a lot of things happen. That's how I choose to go into life. I wish there was things I had learned back 20 years ago, but it is what it is, right? It's part of the journey. And I quit doing that. I was doing that for a long time. I was like, man, if I had known this, X, Y, Z, you know what? It wasn't meant to be. It's just for a reason at this point in your journey. And I think when you can accept that, you can be like, okay. So one of the things that I have really come to realize from reading the book I'm reading right now is you got to get mental toughness. The biggest thing I believe that holds us back is mental and emotional mastery, especially us girls. God designed us with emotions, and I'm not saying not to have emotions, because I believe emotions create motion. I do. I believe emotions create motion. I believe emotions trigger us to take action. But what do I mean by that? Here's the thing, you guys. Everything you want in life, I don't care what it is. I want you to think about this. I'm going to use children for example. How many of my mamas on here, grandmas, Gigi's, whatever you want to call yourself, when you had that child, right? When you were pregnant, you were so excited. You have this baby. Like, I'm going to do all the things, right? I'm going to provide, do all the things for this child. Then as the child starts to grow, you got to be in it for the long haul. You can't say, I want to give it back and shove it back up there. You have it for the long haul. Did you guys ever feel frustrated, right? Let's get real. Have you ever felt frustrated being a parent? Have you ever felt discouraged? Have you ever felt just overwhelmed? I bet all of us are going to say yes, right? And so but you don't say, you still keep pushing on to be a parent. You do not have a choice. Well, I guess you do have choices. You can give it up, but I'm just saying, right? So that's how we have to look at all of our other dreams and goals, the same freaking way. Like, am I in it? Am I committed in it for the long haul? Like, this is literally the conversations I'd be having in my head, you guys. So I'm just sharing them with you. Like, am I really committed? So here's what I see, even in myself sometimes. When it gets hard, when I get discouraged, I start questioning, well, was this really meant for me? Did God really mean this for me? Can anybody give me an amen? Have you ever done that? And I think that's a pivotal moment that God's really saying, I'm just going to see if you're going to stay committed to this long enough. Here's what I know, you guys. Listen, everything you want in a life, it's hard. Everything you want in a life is going to have obstacles. So what do you need to do? You need to continuously grow your skill set in that area. Like if you want to improve. So I'm going to use the example, me working out. And here's the really cool part. I'm going to do an interview. I'm going to see if I can get my girl on here. I have met so many people online that's in where I go, Burn Boot Camp, that's not in Michigan. It's been amazing fun. But I even have a lady on my page who owns a burn, and she has every medical reason why she should not be doing it. Most of you would be like, oh, I can't do it because XYZ. She'll supersede you. She got, I think, rods in her back, all this stuff, right? So how is she doing it? Because she probably modifies. I don't know. I'm going to interview her, though. I'm going to get her to do an interview with me on this, because here's what I know. Everything you want, you can have an excuse or you can find a way. I don't care what it is. You can say, I will figure it out. I will keep like that until I figure it out. But most of us give in because mentally, see, working out and fitness and eating healthy, whatever it is you want to do out of life, whatever that is. Do you guys know it's 90% psychology, only 10% of what you're doing? I'm going to say that again. It's 90% psychology and 10% of what you're doing. The book that I'm reading, he's pretty raw and real in this. He's actually the founder of Burn Boot Camp. And he pretty much gives you, I'm going to give you guys, I just believe in giving you my life examples. So I'm in my 50s. I have my grandmother, my mom's mom, at one point, I don't even know, like 472 pounds she weighed. Like, our family genetics are horrible. Horrible. And I have found myself saying this stuff, like, oh, our family genetics are just so against us. Oh, as you know, your metabolism gets harder as you get older. Has anybody said this? So here's the thing. Those things are true. Those are true. But am I going to use that for a reason not to find a way? Or am I going to use that as a reason all the more to break the cycle? See, it's a choice. And that's, like, I'm telling y'all, this book has really been making me feel convicted, because I'm like, I think I give up way too easily sometimes on my goals. So I want to come on here today. I just want to encourage you. It's Monday. What is something that you say to yourself, I'm going to accomplish? Maybe it's just drinking your freaking water. Maybe you're going to do a little thing in your thing. Say, I'm going to drink my water today, right? And I'm going to make sure this week I drink enough water. Do you guys know that one thing, just drinking enough water, could change your health? Did you know that? So maybe you just start writing down every day, I'm going to commit this week to drinking my water, right? And put the little things in here. Here's the thing, you guys. If you give up on your dreams and goals, I had something happen this weekend, and I watched my grandkids this weekend. I have them like every third weekend, and they are 5, and my granddaughter will be 3. And they've been on here before, you know, like, good morning. They know the little thing, right? So I'm in my office, and on Saturday, I walked in my office. They had turned my little light on I have sitting here, and they were both sitting at my desk. And I heard my grandson saying, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. I'm going to start crying, because I was sitting outside the door. So then I wanted to video him actually doing it. Of course, do you think he would do it again? No. And I heard him talking in here, and I'm like, they're watching, Dana, everything you're doing. Not what you say, but what you're doing. Say, y'all, I'm going to get emotional on here. Quit giving up. Your babies, your grandbabies, maybe somebody you don't even know is watching you, is inspired because you just keep getting back up. You just keep getting back up, sister. So here is the thing. It's hard. Would you just accept that? Like, okay, it's going to be hard. Maybe it's going to be harder for me because I have these things against me, you know, as opposed to somebody else. But y'all, listen, you can fix your life today. You can change the trajectory of your life today. I can't even talk. You can change it today. I don't care how old you are. You can change your family's history. Do y'all understand me? So I told my daughter, like, when I saw that, I said, you know what? They're young enough. I'm gonna put into them that they don't have to work for any man. They can be CEOs. I'm gonna start drilling that into my grandkids' heads. Because when I saw that, I'm like, you can do anything you want. You can own it. But they're gonna know that, because I'm gonna start pouring that into them. Listen, they're watching you guys. They're watching you. Mental toughness. I think when you decide, I guess I'm kind of at that point in something in my life right now, just decide that you're going to stick with this, long enough to see success, even if it's harder for you than somebody else, even if you're going to face more obstacles. I think we just give ourselves too many outs. And as you do that, as you become more aware of your emotions, ladies, right? Emotions can create motion, but it also can hinder you because you get in your feelings. You think, oh my God, this is too hard. Oh my God, she said this to me. Oh, blah, 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 right? Don't give up your family's blessings because of somebody else. I love you guys. Have a powerful Monday. Smooches.